ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी का स्वागत है बच्चों। कैसे आप सभी, उम्मीद करता हूँ अच्छे होंगे। ये इंग्लिश 80 WPM डिक्टेशन क्लास है। ये सीआरपीएफ और एसएससी के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डिक्टेशन क्लास है। सीआरपीएफ के लिए तो बहुत ही तरह से इम्पोर्टेंट है और एसएससी के लिए भी बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो डिक्टेशन पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ मैं। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। 36-year-old Sunil Whitaker's vegetable cart in a Mumbai suburb has 2 QR quick response code stickers, Paytm and PhonePe printed on white paper. They are randomly placed for scanning in the midst of the scattering of potatoes and onions. Even in a noisy market, his ears are alert to the Paytm sound box near his Galla cash box, which frequently plays the payment received voice notification. At times, customers also flash their mobile screens with the now very familiar payment successful message. The sound box, which saves him from customers showing fake confirmation receipts, costs a monthly rent of rupees 125. But Whitaker does not mind the expense. The QR code, which uses the UPI Unified Payments Interface technology, allows money transfers in second to Whitaker's bank account. UPI enables seamless money transfers between different banks and payment networks. Today, 80% of Whitaker's daily sales happens through QR codes. He also makes payment via UPI at the mandi or wholesale market where he picks up his wares, and they don't mind it either. Whitaker quips, अब तो बैंक वालों के भी फ़ोन कॉल आते हैं लोन के लिए. Nowadays, banks have also started calling me to offer loans. Today, millions of merchants are using UPI for their payments. It's inconceivable to see a pani puri vendor, barber or cigarette seller without a QR code. At last count, 30 million plus merchants are using QR codes according to data from consulting firm BCG. Mind you, there are only 6 million point of sale POS machines for swiping credit and debit cards despite decades of presence. UPI is now a juggernaut in its own right. It's a train that has left the station, says Ramesh Narasimha, CEO of Worldline India, a payments solution provider. UPI, which instantly authenticates and authorizes of Worldline India, a payment solutions provider. UPI, which instantly authenticates and authorizes money transfers, handled a record 6 billion plus transactions in July alone, the most since its launch in 2016. For perspective, the number of UPI transactions executed monthly is more than 5 times the number of mobile connections in the country. Data from National Payments Corporation of India NPCI says that the total value of transactions via UPI reached rupees 10.62 lakh crore in July alone, which is close to the total amount of bad loans written off by India's bank in the past 5 years. In barely 6 years, UPI accounts for 16% of all retail payments. In the process, it is taking away market share from other payment forms. For instance, the market share of NEFT, National Electronic Funds Transfer, is down from 60% 5 years ago to 54% now. According to a recent BCG report, India's digital payments market, which includes retail payments, business to business payments by MSMEs and government payments, is expected to more than triple from the current 3 trillion rupees to $3 trillion rupees 226 lakh crore to $10 trillion nearly rupees 800 lakh crore by 2026. Dilip SB, MD and CEO of NPCI that created the UPI technology, has stated that a billion transactions per day is possible. UPI currently logs 220 million transactions per day, with a 4x increase as the next goal. Newer use cases such as credit card, UPI linkages, international remittance, and penetration into smaller geographies are poised to drive the next wave of exponential growth. Our competition is with cash. There is still a lot of it in circulation that we need to get rid of, not only in India but globally, says a beaming Ritesh Shukla, CEO of NPCI International Payments Limited, or NIPL. UPI is actually stirring up small payments, with the average ticket size jumping from 1000 to rupees 1600 ever since RBI doubled its maximum transactions limit to rupees 2 lakh daily. Many banks, however, have set a lower daily limit to protect their customers from fraud. UPI has significantly altered consumer behavior, says Rishi Gupta, MD and CEO of Fino Payments Bank. This change is being driven by third-party global apps like Google Pay and PhonePe, cornering a lion's share. The two have to bring down their market share from 33% and 46% respectively in terms of total volume of transactions to 30% each by January next, as mandated by NPCI guidelines. It is being done to avoid concentration of payments transactions in the hands of a few platforms. But there are lingering doubts about how this will be implemented. Our competition is with cash. There is still a lot of it in circulation that we need to get rid of. And if we can displace it, whoever is relying on the existing way of doing business will be impacted. UPI is ready for its next growth phase. In March this year, UPI was introduced on feature phones, which is a huge market with about 400 million handsets in play. One just needs to call an IVR, interactive voice response, to link the bank account with UPI and then make a payment by adding the recipient's mobile number. Devang Nerela, CEO of NTT Data Payment Services India, says that it will change the way payments are made in smaller geographies. UPI is also gradually eating away at the market share of the Reserve Bank of India RBI operated NEFT, which leads the retail electronic payments segment in India. A year ago, NPCI introduced UPI 2.0, where customers are allowed to enable recurring e-mandates for everything from electricity bill payments to insurance premiums. This new addition will slowly start to eat away at NEFT payments, which operates with a half-hour delay. NEFT, net banking, and cards continue to be used by enterprises, high net worth individuals, HNIs, etc. for large value transactions, but even that is expected to change. UPI is breaking all barriers because of its sheer convenience. It's a matter of time, predicts Narasimha of Worldline India. ये स्पीड जो है लगभग जो है 80 के आसपास रही और जो है वेबसाइट पे इसको लगा दिया गया डिक्टेशन नंबर 10 के नाम से। इंग्लिश 80 WPM न्यू डिक्टेशन नंबर 10 के नाम से जैसे वेबसाइट के ऊपर ये लगा दी है। पहले उसको अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे, फिर वहाँ जाके टाइप करने। इस क्लास के जितने बच्चे नमस्कार बच्चों।